going back to Ricky, last year you were saying you were noticing how he's becoming stronger, and that was kind of one of his best attributes, was his raw strength. What has he done during the off season? Did you guys put him on any specialized strength training, or is it just?
Well, he came in country strong. I mean, he didn't lift a lot of weights, but he was still strong walking in the door. And so, yeah, I think one of his bigger issues was to just change the muscle mass and make it more productive, as opposed to just having 250 pounds. Well, what is the composite of those 250 pounds? And his lean muscle mass has gone way up. So I think he's running, he's jumping. The big thing always with any big guy is conditioning, because they got to be in such great shape. And he's probably in the best condition he's been in. Now he's challenged in some other areas that he's working at every day. And I just look at the young guy. Now he's a full 19, so he's getting better. But he's still far from a finished product. But I like what I see.
Chris?
A couple things. You mentioned Aubrey as one of the most improved guys coming out of the summer. Has he continued on that?
Yeah, he has. He has done really well. I can just see you'll notice his skill level is much different. That he's making passes and assisting. He's seeing the floor much better. His defense is getting better. You know, I don't know if his shooting could have gotten better. That was so exceptional for a freshman to go and do that. But he's just his overall feel for the game and sense of what's happening in the game has really improved.
And then you talked about Duncan being a hunter. When you've got a group of guys that are vying for playing time, can that be an issue? And guys looking for shots more than, and how do you coach that?
They earn it. They earn it, Chris. I mean, if they show us every day, you know, with every stat, every shooting game we play, I mean, they earn that right for a green light. And I think they all want to win. That's why we have a chance to maximize our potential, is because they all want to win, and they understand that the team understands that Duncan can really shoot. So if he's hunting more than they are, the numbers back it up. You know, there's real data, real big data that shows the numbers back it up, and that probability is what we work off a lot. There's some gut involved, obviously, but that probability we're going to go with. I think it's a new thing called analytics. Even I'm into it. Even I'm into analytics.
We got time for a few more before transitioning to the floor. John?
Do you have a sense from the older guys how much a year away from what they had been experiencing in the postseason has them hungry to get back there?
I particularly with Spike and Zach, Derek, and Karis. I think, and Andrew and Sean Lonergan. These two guys, those two guys, I'm just telling you, we would not be nearly the team we are without Andrew Dockage and Sean Lonergan. They know every position, they fill in anywhere, they sacrifice, they dedicate themselves. But those six right there have experienced a lot of success. And last year was heartbreaking for us all. And so now I think that is going to certainly breed hunger. And I do think we see that from our team.
Okay, we'll take one final one from Chris.
Busy over there.
Personal
Busy. That's busy over there.
Hey, nobody else said. Cam Chapman, can you just talk about what you expect from him and what he needs to do?
Quiet on Cam and Derek Walton. No
Yeah.
No questions about those two. Have had really good falls. Both those guys have really good falls. And so they have to, now we've got 2 more weeks, we got exhibition games, we have a long ways to go. But Cam is, as I've said probably in a few interviews, Cam is doing less and accomplishing more. So he's really worked very hard. His body is gotten better as far as a kid that comes in at a very young 18 and is trying to figure it out, and is now with a year of weight training. And you're going to see this continued progression with him, is our hope, right? And Derek Walton, again, I think Derek Walton is when playing healthy was very good in the last couple of years. When he was not healthy, right, there are challenges when every time you jump or land or practice, your foot hurts. So he's really had a good first 2 weeks as well.
How's he shooting?
3 weeks.
How's he shooting the ball?
He's shooting the ball. Both guys are shooting the ball pretty well. Both about the same. They're not in the Duncan category, but they can make open shots. Both of them can make open shots. It's so far in practice now. Let's do it in games. Okay, thanks everybody. Appreciate it.
All right, let's